What's up, YouTube? We're doing another KH2 Path Seed practicing. This time, Sonic, she is nice enough to join me in a race and whoop my butt. So with that, Let's get started, Sonic. In three, she says, yup. In 3, 2, 1, go. Go like have fun, gamer.
Good luck.
Got to start with 2 world unlocks here, Beast Claw and the Scimitar. Looks like the Kingdom Key is not as good. It's a 4-4, which on these settings is not great. We got a free drive form on the right. Very cool. Hori Slash. All right, give Sonic Berserk Charge, and she's done. And you get to start with Final Form. Wow. Nothing in there. 4-4 combo boost. That's got some utility in it. I would actually prefer that Keyblade for the starting bit. That's fine. No glide. Reaction boost is just nice for these first couple of worlds. So I do see a Keyblade. I'll probably take the Omega weapon for now. Oh, yeah. Got that no pop-up. Ayo, Executives ring. Let's go. Okay, I got 2 magics and a strength. Good accessory, dog. Yeah, I think we actually saw like one of the okay little accessories. I think I got like a gold ring on there on level 2. Got a friend? Ah! Chimkin Little. Would you leave? I'll finish it. It's like the early progression point, man. And it is like a lot of checks. We'll see. Now, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. We ordered pizzas last night, so I will eat pizza for Pi Day. What you gonna have to do, right fuck now? Oh, that's shit. Alright, let's just give it a shot. The great thing about a race is I will probably hear from Sonic what all I left behind there in Pride Lands. Little drive gauge action. Saw a power boost in there. I don't think I have another Keyblade yet. Okay. So the reaction boost, those would just kill. But okay, Pride Lands is done. Gross. I hate when that happens. Item slot, more magic. More magic. Blizzard boost. Got one of each of them. Even more magic, okay. Give me a, okay, I have a combo modifier. Okay, yeah, fine. Thank you, Aladdin. I would love a magic. Aladdin, you fucking beautiful bastard, you. A magic! Hey, and Agrabah's done. And we have a Blizzard boost. All right, well, this is a Port Royal push world, or push seed. This one I will play for the point, for sure. All right, you're done, you're done. 11 worlds left. Yeah, dude, it's a little dumb. Put on finishing leap. Draw, Blizzard, Rage, leap. Finishing leap will be cool as soon as I have any strength. Will it be? Thank you for the glyph. Down staff. All right. Halloween Town. I'm not. I never like doing OC when this is my movement. Upgrade and a grade chest. Wonder what's gonna end up being in the rest of Pride Lands that we would have liked. I guess theoretically, if you get to the near the end of the season, you're like, man, this build, I could use some extra sauce. You theoretically could go back to Pride Lands. Yeah, they've just, over the years, they've added so many features. Also, let's have Square Malix. Hope you are doing well. That's Chimkin. Oh, I did. I just wanted to dance call after that. More magic, dude. Yeah, magic is literally doubling it right now. Another drive form. We got wisdom. Okay. Hit. Hit. Oh my god, another Keyblade. Funny. Actually, now I can't. Well, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and then fuck it. World unlocked, dude. Oh no, I was thinking that was. Yeah, no. We have all the reaction boosts, dude.
Yeah. Light.
Not on these settings. Yeah, that's just different from what I usually do with like hit list and whatnot. Ow. Fuck y'all. Honestly, I should still have the combo boost keyblade on. That is. Oh my god, strength. It's popping off. Yeah, pump my finishing leaps a little bit.
Where are you? Free.
Oh, strength is popping off, chat. It's up to a whopping 15. Yeah, if you have any questions about them, feel free to ask. I mean, the big thing going on here is that, yeah, your goal is to find the 3 proofs and then defeat Final Xemnas. We know the proofs have to be on ends of worlds, so like the story boss at the end of it. So like Beast Castle, it would be on Zaldan, right?
Let's go. Back off.
If it's in Disney Castle, it's on Pete at the end of Timeless River, so on and so forth. So here pretty soon we're going to get our first hint. Because I'm trying to fill up, you see that little 3 out of 4 down there on the bottom right? I'm trying to fill that up. Which just comes from... Aerial dive, nice. My dick. Which just comes from, like, progressing the story a little bit. Within each world. So I'll get one here at the end of this, and it will tell me about one of the worlds. And what that world might be pointing at in the way of the 3 proofs. It could point to all of them, one of them, 2 of them, any set of 3. Right here. Olympus Coliseum has no path to light. So what that means is, in Olympus Coliseum, anything I find will give me information that though the worlds associated with that cannot have any proofs. Which has its own level of complexity to it that you have to understand, because it's, let's say there's a fire there. It's based on where you would get fires in the base game. Which would be Pride Lands. Ooh, money pouch, nice. What is it? Pride Lands, Hollow Bastion, and the other world. Prylands, Hollow Bastion, and Agrabah. So then those 3 worlds, because of that, can't have a proof. Because a fire was in OC, which says it has a path to none of the light. None of the 3 proofs. Well, howdy, I hate that. Okay. So now I need to fill up that bar again from progressing through the worlds to get my second hint. And then I can slowly pare down. Okay, these are the worlds that have to have my proofs. Once a world has nothing left in it, like in terms of important checks, it will turn blue. Yeah, it makes it for like super interesting routing. So after Barbosa, I need one more point. I think I might just go over to Twilight Town and do TT1. You got Final, you got Wisdom. Slayer earring. All right, there's a great accessory. I'm out of Madrinas, dude. Before I do anything else, I'm going to do the shotgun from OC, because that's our information we have. And I just want to see if the shotgun eliminates worlds. It won't give me a point, but then we'll go for the Twilight Town push. Slayer earring. Let me fix some of this. Damn, why are all these keyblades like minimum stats? I literally don't have one with more than a 4 in either stat. And you get the exact same time in the league? I'm not sure if they have something in play. All right, so this eliminates something. All right, Pride Lands cannot well, we knew that. Pride Lands is already done. If you want a quicker 1 point, like, Hollow Bastion would get you there. I meant to tap to 30, but fuck it. Yeah, you know what? Hollow Bastion for the point.
Let's go.
I just want that second hint. The only thing I don't like about Twilight Town right now is I would be going to a, I'd be going through with like no glide or anything. I guess by doing this, you now force Final up to level 2. And now you might be able to use Final's glide. It might sacrifice a little bit of final leveling in TT. Yeah, actually, I do kind of like that. To note, there is more in OC if you wanted to make a push deeper in there. Because one thing, a common misconception, Just because OC isn't pointing at a proof, OC could still have a proof. It's not the same as saying, like, OC is foolish, right? Beast Castle is on the path of connection, and the picture was here. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I'm fine with going to Beast Castle. So what this can do, because Beast Castle is only pointing at connection, is we might be able to, like, section off stuff.
Let's go.
Like, anything I find here, you can specifically say, okay, then those worlds can't have peace or non-existence.
Light.
And if the world turns blue, you can do some, like, really good sectioning off. Okay, so right here. Oh, I thought that was a magic. It's a little harder to tell in the courtyard. Rumbling Rose in here. Okay, well, that's okay. So 100 Acre Wood, that's Hollow Bastion, and what do I always forget? And here. So Hollow Bastion and Beast Castle lower in value because they cannot have 2 of our 3 proofs. They can only have connection. I honestly love seeing auto limit. Like, I'd rather just see the real deal, obviously. Another drive gauge. Some MP. We can save the drive. Got a weapon and an ability over there. Huh. I wonder if it has to be on camera. Because I feel like I was pressing that for long enough. Okay, we got a 6-7 if you just want the stats, a 7-5 no experience. I'm fine for this world with these stats. Yeah, that would theoretically give you 28 magic. Dude, just... Bro, come on. Okay, another magic. Reflect, and we're done here. Okay. Okay, so it can't be in Beast Castle. You got Space Paranoia. Okay, so now let's go over. Let's do this now. Let's do this now. All right, Beast Castle done. No harm, no foul. And that section's off. It either has to be in Hollow Bastion Oh yeah, that doubles up in Beast Castle. Yo, Blizzara, sick. It either has to be in Hollow Bastion, Space Paranoids, or Disney Castle. That's where connection has to be. So we're down to what, like 10 worlds left? It's 3 worlds fighting over 1 proof. And the other 7 fighting for 2. What? Those being between STT, OC, LOD, Halloween Town, Twilight Town, Port Royal, and World That Never Was. Meanwhile, connection has to be in Space Paranoids, Hollow Bastion, or Disney Castle. Yeah, it'll cost me final getting to 4, but it's not a big deal. It was the last seed we did where glides were painful. So we're just going back to back on glides being kind of shitty. Okay, we're done. I'll grab this. Okay, I'm done on picking up gray chests. But I'm gliding right now. I actually think the what? Yeah. I think now you just damage boost through it, or not D-boost, but. Donald's got a fucking shotgun, and I don't want that. Oh! Oh, please! Oh, please. Thank you. Elden Ring destroys everyone. I almost feel like it destroys people even more if they don't have Souls experience. Dude, thank fuck. I believe that's a great chest over there. What's gonna be your play coming out here? Because I'll go all the way through. Oh, I guess I'll just do TT2, honestly. I'm just gonna stick with this for now. Little torn page action. All right, all right. That's our first torn page of the day. Right, you just have to be willing to explore. The number one thing I would tell people is like, don't, because I made this mistake.
Let's go.
Do not feel like you have to brute force everything. There are things you can find all over the world that will make the game easier. Oh, I should probably customize that reflect, shouldn't I? I haven't needed it for anything yet, but. Alright, well, you could just do, like, Disney Castle here as well. Because that's currently got a 33% chance that it's got a proof. And it's the only one I have immediate access to. I feel like I fall into that concept a lot. Like, all right, I've got a 1 and 2 or even a 1 and 3, and I have access to the end of that one. Mixed with other things, like how quickly you can do the checks and shit. Or get through the world. And Dizzy Castle also gives decent... Interesting. Gives a decent shot that it could end early. Because there's a lot of checks front loaded. I will do this first though. Let's pop into final to induce a retaliation and then reflect that.
Yeah! Give me strength. Freeze. There.
Cool. Form levels are on the path of connection. Well, I have access to Auto Valor and Limit. Zach the Artiste, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you. Have my prime. Been devouring all the recent Path Hint VODs. Hell yeah. Paths have been fun. They have definitely been a ton of fun. Let's at least shotgun Space Paranoid. I think it'd be silly not to do this.
It's over.
Yeah, I saw people talking about the trap chest on Twitter that there's a couple different ways you can interpret it. Some people think it was like a really wow, okay, we're rich. I think it was actually a really interesting design choice. Like a good one. For exactly what they were defending it for. I did not initially think it was bad. I thought it was kind of funny. What was the last TT pickup? Skill and Crossbones. So we have access to PR2. But there's nothing particularly pointing us in that direction. Now, what you start to do, I find, once you get to like three or four hints, is you start to say, okay, how much is stuff getting pointed at? And right now, through 3 hints, nothing has pointed at peace or non-existence. So that inherently raises the value of just worlds that don't have a lot of things pointing at them. So, STT only has 2 things. World That Never Was only has 3 things. I'll do the front 6 here. I won't do the minigame. I guess you can do the minigame if you want to set it up that, like... Hey, I will do it. Hey. I will do it because then that sets me up to get the hint a little sooner.
Yeah.
All right, we have 2 glides. Okay, that's good. We're not dealing with the same shit the other day. It only Valor form and Limit form pointed STT. So only Valor and Limit point there. Only the 3 magnets point at World That Never Was. Only Valor, Limit, the picture, and the ice cream point at Twilight Town. So what's a world that would hurt from this? LOD, I would say, has low odds of having a proof, because it's a torn page world. I would say LOD, I definitely want to play away from, considering the information we have. Howling Town is what? 4 things? Howling Town's just 4? Yeah. When the money pouch is not part of the important checklist on these settings. STCs. Oh, fuck. Spoon, you gotta give me a goddamn chance. We're retaliating. Yeah, drives have been able to have drives for a long time. Master form is in here. Okay. So this leans into it even a little better because now I can get master and wisdom both leveled up here. I know I have at least a drive converter. I don't think I have a jackpot yet, but we can double check that. They do not count towards logic. So I have access to up to level 5 for all forms.
This way. Let's go.
The best thing you can find on a drive right now is find like something that points at one of the other 7 worlds, eliminating that. Because then cross-reference, because of the Beast Castle hint, we know it has to be one of these 3 worlds that has connection. So if then drives pointed something else, then that just eliminates that from having a proof.
Let's go. This way.
Suck it right on my ball sack.
This
Hey
way.
yo girl, what you?
Let's go. This way.
Yeah, so Pete here will give me my 4th hint.
This way. Let's go. This way. Let's go.
I still want to think of settings that would mix well, that would make the whole like beatable only setting fun.
Let's go.
'Cause I don't think anyone's figured out one for it yet. It's cool that it exists.
Let's go.
Hey, nothing yet. Six damage control. Did we ever get? No. Yeah, just do that. Haste, drive, damage, my dick.
Yeah.
It potentially can make it like all it focuses on is making sure you can beat the seed, whatever the settings are. So like 3 proofs. Have our first fire of the day.
Yeah.
Once more. Very cool. Ooh, experience boost.
What's that for?
Nice whiff. Pride Lands has no path to life. Okay, Hollow Bastion's dead. So this just increased to a 50% chance. It's either here or Space Paranoids. Sword of the Ancestor. So hard to tell, dude. Negative combo, okay. So now this play looks extra good. Yeah, Hollow Bastion's dead because that's where Chicken Little comes from. It is very loaded currently. Let's actually do this then. Boop. Boop. Yo, what you gonna motherfucking do right now?
Give me strength. Yeah. 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 Light. Yeah. 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 Give me strength.
Let's go back so I make sure.
Let's go.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about getting 3 forms is now once I start getting into level 5s, those will also give me progression points. I will get my 5th hint here after Classic Pete,
If you wanted to.
and hopefully get my first proof. At which point, unless it gives me some information, we're still going to be playing basically blind. Again, I still really don't like Pride Lands, or LOD as a play, considering we don't have anything pointing at peace or non-existence. What would be my play? What seems good? I kind of like Halloween Town in this slot. They do. Fire. Okay, it's a good sign that this world's not done yet. Which obviously would eliminate SP. We have one.
What's that for? How's about a change?
Dude, bro.
How's about a change? What's that for? How's about a change?
Damn. DC. I see why so many worlds ended so early now. Eighth drive gauge, another Keyblade. Halloween Town is on the path of connection. It's gotta be here. It's here. Stitch and connection. Okay. Golly, Disney Castle cracked out of its fucking dick. Holy shit. Okay, so that eliminates SP. Yeah, dude, that's fucked up. Man, that's fucked up. You know what? Auto Valor. Actually.
Give me strength.
Dude, look at my balls. That's a real ball licker right there.
Light.
A testicle taster, if you will. I don't think I ever got more down. Yeah, I was gonna say. I had one extra from there. As the kids do say.
Goofy.
7 worlds.
Yeah.
Dude, that's such unfortunate. That's such an unfortunate HP range.
Goofy.
That's such an So I had to get hit 2 times, then potion, then get hit again. I may be trying too hard to force this, dude.
Goofy. Give me strength. This is it. There. Back off. This is it.
Okay, so that eliminates LOD. Boop, boop. Is that all that actually eliminates? Yeah, that's all that actually eliminates. That's funny. Commentate. Yeah, so I am going through a race with Sonic right now, a little friendly. We're working on the Spring League settings. I'm going to take out Oogie Boogie right now because he will give me more points. And at this point, it is a 1 in 6. Yeah, 1 in 6 chance that this is one of my 2 remaining proofs. I still have nothing pointing to peace or non-existence.
That's right, away you go! I'll swap you flat!
Something is amiss.
That's right, away you go!
I can maybe get nicked a little bit and try to go for Auto Valor.
That's right, away you go!
Yeah, other than that, this will give me my 6th hint.
I'll swap you flat!
Dang, really? You just.
Away you go!
Okay.
Frick. Oh yeah, I got lucky.
Now you just try dodging this. That's right, away you go!
What'd you say? Jack is off.
I'll swap you flat! That's right, away you go!
Yeah.
No, that would kill me. World that never was has no path to light. Oh my. I can't get any info, dude. I can't get any info. I mean, well, okay. I think then I think this is the play. Did I ever get a berserk charge? I have a negative combo, but not the other one. Put that on. Yeah. Hold on, just a second. As the kids say, wait a minute, hold up. Let me put your back into it. gonna go get stronger real quick. Yeah, we're gonna try to do a little boostage. John Silver Demon, you are a baller, motherfucking shot caller. What you gonna have to do now? What you gonna have to do when you come slurred on that dirt? John, thanks for being a baller shot caller. F.
Let's go.
I like forgot that I had Stitch, dude. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's all I wanted. We got a quick run. Port Royals on the path of connection. Okay, that eliminates OC. Because it is one of the, at this point now, 6 remaining worlds. Spoon, that could have it. Second chance, nice. And as I go through it, I can potentially eliminate the other worlds. Oh, and now you just got double negative, dude. It's my stats. Yeah, there is something deep on levels. Right now, because there is through 7 hints, nothing. Oh, that's great. Because there is nothing pointing at these. Damn, all right. That is kind of big pointing at like SCT and World That Never Was, but like some of these other worlds. Like, you know, like Halloween Town doesn't have a lot that points at it, right? There is a world where these, the staggering of what you have with your information is just being dumb. Okay. So yeah, again, OC is nothing because of the Battlefields of War hint. Yeah, you are down to STT, Halloween Town, Twilight Town, Port Royal, and World That Never Was. Yeah, it's now, you got 5 worlds fighting for 2 proofs. Just making sure there isn't like a maybe better Keyblade. He doesn't matter. Explosion. Yep, that's fine. I'm gonna swap you for you. Put on auto limit. Combo master. Because SCT's got 2 things that point at it. World That Never Was has 3 things that point at it. Port Royal has 5 things that would point at it. Yeah, 5.
Defense.
Thunder, which eliminates nothing. That eliminates nothing. Also, I need to take negative, draw haste.
Light.
I can get here. Also, you absolutely can have a better Keyblade. You take that for now. Hey. Well, we got max drive. I do not have Berserk Charge. I don't have Finishing Plus. I don't have Duck Flare, Fantasia. What's your...
Gotcha now.
Are we gonna do something super janky here to push past Ziggy? I think so.
Clever little sneak. Reload. Good backdrop. Reload.
Okay. It got fucked up there at the end, but it was fine. Lucas Aviator, thank you for the 13 months. Appreciate you. Cure, which eliminates nothing. Dude, where's Final 5? Yo, Dinah, thank you for the 18 months. Appreciate you.
Let's go.
This Space Paranoid is on the path of peace. There is something for peace or non-existence. My God. This is probably not worth it to come down here and do this stuff, but I just want to get the level 39 check. Okay. That's not it. Still have not found whatever, like anything on drives.
First to run out of time is the loser.
Yeah, I think you just don't play to that right now.
A challenge. Hearts.
I mean, you can only play to it so much, right?
Let's go. Oh, this is it. This is it. Take this.
Look
Give
closely.
me strength. Take this.
Look closely.
Yep, that gives us no information.
Look closely.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna explosion loop this.
Hearts.
Back off. Yeah.
Hearts.
This is it.
Hearts.
Take this.
Slap shots, so I gotta slow these down a little bit.
Hearts.
It's over.
Hearts.
Yeah, this is it.
Hearts.
This is it.
Look who's on top of the game. Shatter. Fold. Fold.
Let me give a shout outs to any time a seed only gives me one high jump.
Do you know the rules?
Yeah.
That's what Daddy likes to see.
You play the game quite well.
You can also pop Master to 5 real quick. Doogies and doogies and doogies and doogies and wieners. Truly optimal, dude.
Do you feel it? The moon's power.
The world has not turned blue yet, so again, that's a good sign for us.
Be gone! Be gone!
I think Port Royal is also probably a good push now.
Misjudged you.
It's over.
No exit.
Take this.
No exit.
Light. Okay, it's over. Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's over.
Shine down.
Light. Take this. Let's go.
I fumbled my menuing there.
Back off.
Hey, jackpot, that's good for leveling up Master right here. Yeah, so we know there's something there. Make sure there wasn't like a jackpot or anything. Oh, I did see a finishing plus to note. Yeah, yeah, I'll take that utility right now.
Light. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Hollow Bastion is on the path of peace. Okay, so what that does is non-existence cannot be in Twilight Town. That's all that really tells us.
Light.
It's deep. Whatever is on Sora's heart, it's pretty deep. Great chest, great chest, great chest. Great chest. This speaks well to us getting this proof. So if this is peace, then simultaneously we get peace. We're done with World That Never Was, probably. And Twilight Town is eliminated. And then it is either STT, Port Royal, or Halloween Town that has non-existence. Do you want to take the flyer on STT? Port Royal feels like the safer play. You've already got it. Start a second visit. Oh, it wasn't More Than Ever Was. Okay, so then it is... Well, now Port Royal is actually a pretty safe play. That's a little bit of a bummer. But, I kind of just fine. Okay, Port Royal, Port Royal. That is a small... Okay, so we're down to 4 worlds for 2 proofs. Yeah, now you kill Grim Reaper too. And see if you're gonna get it. Damn, dude, a thunder up on Xemnas. You know what? We're gonna do some auto valor strats. So the only way you're in go mode then is if you have is if Port Royal and STT have them. Otherwise you're looking for the Bone Fist and or the Ice Cream. Be nice to get a confirmation.
Goofy.
Come on! Oh, somebody come quick!
There. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
There. Oh.
Give me strength. Give me strength. It's over. Okay. Let's go. Aha. This is it.
There.
Give me strength. Take this.
Go. I really should take off auto limit. That's where I should have been doing that. Reflect again does not give us. Oh, world's done. Wow, dude. Like, bruh, you know what? I'm actually gonna kill you, because this will just give me hint 10. All right, we're down to STT. Give me a gap closer, please. I guess that somewhat closes a gap. Oh, fuck you. Dizzy Castle has no path to light. We have no information off that. Go do STT. Dang, dude. I can't believe both those worlds are like, nah, that ain't me.
Yeah.
All right. We also did get a hint. Yeah. Hollow Bastion. Yeah. So at this point, yeah, it might be a, we need to find the identity disc.
Kneel, loser.
Yeah, exactly. It was telling me, all right, any worlds that would normally have thunders and cures are dead. While also playing into one of the 5 remaining worlds that could have the proofs. As turns out, I kind of didn't get any of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of got none of that information. Like, I would definitely play exactly the way I routed this up to this point. The only information I have of these 3 worlds is that Twilight Town can't have non-existence. Could have peace. Any of these 3 worlds could have peace. And between STT and Halloween Town, one of these 2 has to have non-existence. At this point, if like Halloween Town, like, I would say we're at the point it's pretty shocking if non-existence is not here. Yeah, Atlantica would have a blizzard. The other 2 blizzards both come from Hollow Bastion. So if something is pointing at like is like just pointing at a blizzard, then that definitively, for the purpose of these settings, is just talking about Hollow Bastion. Yeah, that would be whenever the Agrabah hint pops up, we know that's going to say no path to light. Because we've eliminated Hollow Bastion. So the Agrabah hint is easily the worst hint we can draw right now of the remaining 6. Other than that, we don't know about 100 Acre Wood. We don't know about Twilight Town. Yeah, we're just going to sandbag there because I won't be able to kill him. And we have to go through the RC. Yeah, Atlantica only has 4 checks in it. You get 1 after, like, the first minigame, and the other 3, I want to say, are all deep. This world is about to be the second worst world that can be hinted. Because we're about to just do all of it. The ones you would like to see are LOD, 100 Acre Wood. Yeah, those are really the 2 big ones, and like Sora's Heart. MS Kane, thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate you, gamer. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's what Power Forge is saying. It's like shitty.
That's more like it.
The drip of...
Don't make me
God damn it.
Gotcha. Hey, got that luck.
What a bitch, dude. What up, Peckskin? How's Kevin this morning? It was good. Yeah, I don't think I played it too poorly. I got fucked up by The Undertaker in production room, losing minutes.
My life is a chip in your pie. This isn't what we need.
You're mine.
Twilight Town is on the path to all these motherfuckers. We don't have any information off of that. How do I have no information off of that? Hollow Bastion, dead. All Torn Page Worlds, dead. Port Royal, dead. So... So, actually, I did get information. Peace cannot be in here. Because now there's too many peace hints. So, this is either non-existence or we're about to know the 2 worlds we're looking for. Hey, we got a gap closer finally. Real peace, dog. It probably just means either Valor or Limit is ice cream locked. Which at that point would also imply we're just looking for the ice cream right now. The only things that point at Halloween Town are the 3 magnets and the Bone Fist. To note. So it could just be the magnets are very weirdly placed this seed. That was one of the better hints we could still pull. Where was my input? Hello? Cool. Yeah, we actually did get a small amount of information off of that. So non-existence is here and peace is going to be in Twilight Town. Unless Halloween Town comes in at the 11th hour. I was like, nah, dog, it was me. Ice cream. Okay, that might just be go mode. That might just be you had to play to STT this whole time. Either way, that's obviously what you're about to do. It's dead, Dickakas! Alright, well, hopefully the boner is in here, dude. We are literally down to our last 2 worlds. Like, as unfortunate as it could have been, the drip of information, dude. These hints practically felt planned-o'd the way it went down. It took that long for me to point at one of the 4 Halloween Town things. Either way, you had to go to STT to get the ice cream. Okay, that might be it. You were hoping the Bone Fist was going to be here. So, definitively, this is peace. Non-existence is in Halloween Town. And you don't have any leads for where the boner could be? It could be on Sora's heart. So level 44 plus. It could be an LOD. Could still be here, obviously. And it could be in 100-acre wood. Which there are some not great implications off of that. It could be very bad. Definitely a little tempted to level here. I guess you can always get back here without too much trouble. Like either Valor or Limits somewhere in here. Okay, yeah, well, now I will. I actually was not buying that until that moment right there. Dude, where's Valor or Limit?
Light.
Dude, that's... Oh, I've never been killed like that, dude.
Light.
Holy shit, on the frame walking out the fucking door, dude. All right, it is either on 46, 48, or 50. There, it's Fire. Okay, it was not Rebels. It was Firaga on 46. Should customize the magnet. I should move my customizes around.
Let's go. Ha. Yeah. Fire.
Valor and Limit.
Gather. Yeah. Gather. Gather. Gather.
All right, we finally have 2 proofs. Is it? That sucks. It's actually on Data Axle, dude. Holy fuck. It's actually on Data Axle. Well, we're just not getting it. We are right now not getting it. And I probably should do that. You know what? Fuck, I am going to do this. Because we're down to where? The Bone Fist can either be in LOD or here. That's it. We're about to... Oh, mama. Oh, mama, dude. Oh, mama. This or LOD is the hint you want now. I can't believe I'm voluntarily doing a honeypot slider with nothing behind it. This seed's stupid, dude. This seed is absolutely stupid that we gen today. The way it has fed us information and the placement of items has been really dumb. Beyond Valor 7 right now? Yes, that can be. Yeah, that, in fact, is a thing that could happen right now. Data Axle has one of them. STT is on the path of him. Sure. All right, so that was one of the bad hints we could draw. And now you go to LOD and just see if the Bone Fist is here. We can do all of LOD to note. I should put on the finishing plus Keyblade. A pain in my ass. Sure. This gives us the check early. Oh, see, Throne Room, I mean, is like, it's funny, but like, this seed gets violent if it's deeper in 100 Acre Wood. Which, here's the thing. Sonic's really good at this game, and she hasn't GG'd to me yet. So... No, I actually think the plays I have made are reasonable based on the information we had.
Gather. Gather.
Again, so now Sora's Heart, and there's 2 bad hints and 2 informative hints out there. And it's about to not really matter. Because, like, I'm probably going to have to, like, beat Shan Yu before I get the hint. not playing because I can't. Have I died like once this seed? Trash. Trash. Up. 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 Nah, that's not. That opens up a lot of world right now.
Gather. Gather. Gather.
There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's still 13 things left between 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 worlds. 7 worlds and and drives. The other Blizzard boost and guard break. I like these things. They're very cool.
Yeah.
I didn't take auto limit off, did I? I did. Fuck. GG.
Gather. 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 Okay. Gather.
So it's probably not
Gather.
that bad then.
Gather. 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 Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That doesn't feel like a data axle. That. We'll see. But yeah, GG, anybody didn't hear, Sonic finished. Yeah, you can get all the way to 999. There's maybe a world where like Auto Valor or Auto Limit 5 had something. Like a torn page and it's at like Rabbit's house or Kenga's house. Dude, get off the screen. Get off the screen. I can't believe we got down to 5 worlds and we then went to the 3 worlds. I mean, you had to do STT. You had to do STT for the ice cream. There was no skipping that.
Go.
LOD is on the path to connection and non-existence. Which that hasn't. I mean, I mean, you want to check these 3. There's the other magnet. So this world has to get pointed at for it. And I'm just being like really late shit. So wait, now we're down to, oh, we know, okay, it has to be in LOD. So I wonder how quickly Sonic pushed LOD 2.
What fun! But the most wonderful thing about design.
Yeah, we're effectively in go mode now. GG, Sonic. How quickly did you push LOD 2?
Not for, like, I didn't push it for a long time.
Yeah, I'm just now, I finally got the definitive information that it's here. The hints were a dick this seed.
Yeah.
It's in the whole time. I'm assuming, did you do all of World That Never Was, Port Royal, STT?
Yes.
Yeah.
FTT was at least required.
Yeah, STT you had to do.
But, like, you could skip all of the World That Never Was, all of Port Rail. I basically did everything that you did.
I was like, I can't imagine there's much difference between what we did. You're just being a little more efficient.
Yeah, I used Auto Limit 2 in the 1 minute fight in Port Rail.
Yeah, I had already done Port Royal before. I had already done PR1 before getting that.
Yep. Also, I might have forgotten a Blizzard at the beginning of Quiet Cow 1 because I thought that was a black sash.
Oh.
Didn't get punished at least. So, like, when I did that, actually, I was like, oh, I'm missing something, so, uh-oh. Hopefully it's nothing to worry about.
Oh, you did Data Axle.
Yep, 3
Ow. Yeah, at that point, yeah, I mean, I knew it was just Valor limits, so I was like, I don't think it makes sense for me to do this.
Yeah, I still have let it closely. Considering I haven't done this in over 2 weeks now because of Epicenter Reaper.
Right. Did you enjoy it? Obviously, no spoilers.
Yeah, it was fun. It was interesting for sure. I had probably be the high club crash by.
Hey,
So,
the bone
like,
fist.
I feel like Magic Chest would be like, oh, that's actually a Magic Chest. That's not a black chest. Yeah,
right.
if you're looking at it from super far away, it looks like a black chest at first.
Alright.
But I got my first proof like 3 minutes in, essentially. So now I proof the connection. I just decided to play Disney's Classical Curry River super early. Except because I had Max before, I'm not gonna level that up. I also level up with form of kind of bit, I think. But mainly Max before with Fire from River. Yeah, this was also deathly for me too.
Yeah, I want to say I only had a death. Hey, nice Blizzaga.
Yeah, I could have played Sora like super early.
Yeah, my build was like Blizzara finishing leap for a while. Because it took me a while before I went in and got the explosion. It wasn't until I pushed World That Never Was.
Yeah, same. So I missed out on explosion for EXP booster on streams. Basically, it didn't matter too much, just that our break was pretty bad early on.
Yeah, it took a while for that to catch up.
Yeah.
The sex
I
down.
think it was Sora.
Yeah, so Disney Castle actually gave you both the connection and the Sword of the Ancestor to go get the Bone Fist.
Yeah. And I actually thought there was going to be a proof of SCP because we weren't getting every body section.
Yeah, that's eventually what you assume. As turns out, you needed to do it for the ice cream.
Yeah.
So the bait didn't really punish us.
Yep.
I was just like, dude, I'm going up World That Never Was. This is great. Because at that point, we were down to 5 worlds for 2 hints. Or for 2 proofs.
Yeah.
I felt very good getting up to Xemnas. I was like, oh, yeah, it's not even blue yet. He's going to give us the proof. So then when they give you a not proof, that feels bad.
No, my thoughts were proof is going to be here and then proof of SCP probably. Due to the lack of peace and body section 10. But I know about what's going up against, like, beating Master maybe right, Bob? I wouldn't watch for sure. That's because I just doing data actual. Yeah, I didn't read my 5-pound hit correctly. And what is it that do? Oh. Power or limits here.
Nice duck flare.
Yep.
Yeah, that is impressive. A 4-path world got hinted that late.
Yep. Wait, let me see here. Our first body section said was...
It was still Twilight Town, right?
11. Yeah, Twilight Town
11,
was
yeah, that's...
11.
That's nuts. It took till... Because it was 4 different paths that could point that way.
Yep.
And you didn't get one till 11. Again, it didn't really matter because you had to do STT anyways.
Yeah. Like, STT was head number 12. Yeah, like, after head 11, the body sections had kept coming, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, 11, 12, 13, 15.
You might have already said it. Was Valor or Limit on Data Axle?
Limit for him.
Limit's on. What a bitch.
Yep. So we hurry has to do STC on that limit for him.
God. Frick that, dude.
Yep. We were having good fire.
Yeah, we were about to say we were Firaga, Blizzaga, almost every... Thundaga's the only thing we're missing.
Yep. I have fire up for STC because I didn't get the fire off the levels until PC3.
Yeah.
Except you know, you have people who are along the way.
Yeah, with that double EXP boost and, like, not having Sora's heart information, I was like, I'm gonna real quick pump to whatever.
Which, by the way, the second EXP boost was the PC3 Madison.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, I got both. That was my second one, so then I did them.
Yep. Probably didn't really matter for me at that point. Yeah, I'm assuming the mindset was at Rabbit's house.
It was, yeah. When I got that...
Weird.
When I got that torn page off Shanyu, I was like, you know what? I've already pushed to this point. Let me just peek this real quick.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that too, but like at that point it was really 50-50 if the goldfish was in the room, basically. If it's that fair, I just save time for like 30 seconds over going to Rabbit's house. Yeah, we never got a set of core page for a good while too. My set of core page was on you.
Yeah, see, that was my third. I elected to go because I was trying. So I had done Honeypot Slider because it happened to give me my next hint. So I already had Kanga's house there ready to go. I think if I still had Honeypot Slider, I'm just going to Throne Room. I was like, let me just peek this real quick.
So Pressure Keeper was your set for pace then?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I ended up pushing Halloween Town at some point just because the points were good.
Yeah.
Did the rest of HT1, and it was still one of my 5 worlds left.
Yep.
What is on drives? I don't think we know necessarily what's on drives.
Embrace nothing. Hearts of power.
I think this Keyblade was the only finishing plus we found.
Is eternal.
I don't know if you ever found another one, Sonic.
I only found the one.
I wasn't paying attention. Sonic, thanks for the raid. Appreciate you, friend.
No problem.
Anger and hate are supreme. Anger and hate are supreme. Why don't you do that?
Is that all you got?
GG. Yeah, just over 140. Yeah, that one was a little rough with like the placement of the hints and everything. But we had a good time, gamers. Sonic, thanks for joining me.
No problem.
We did it!
Heck yeah. All right. Well, if you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed the scene. We'll see you for the next time. Bye-bye.